The chemistry department at the University of Bath has an international reputation for its work on finding new routes to low-cost solar cells. Their research has found that conventional solar cells use silicon to absorb and conduct sunlight, but specially designed dye molecules mean that electricity can be produced more cheaply and using greener materials. To prove the point, the department is using the natural dye of raspberries to demonstrate the solar cells at work.
This is for purposes of demonstration. For real cells, we need to use more stable dyes. The dye in the red raspberries here works very well for a demonstration, but after a few days the cell stops working. But the synthetic dyes which have been developed are stable for many years, and so this is the cells that we're working on.
The department is copying the natural process of photosynthesis in plants, in which light energy is converted into chemical energy. By replicating the process in the laboratory, it's constructing new forms of solar cells to convert sunlight into electricity.
Well, what you see here is actually some of our solar cells which we develop in the laboratory. They're quite small area, but what we're seeing here, that when you illuminate the cells, this is the same kind of cell as we have here, except that there are 4 separate cells in parallel there. It's enough to drive this electrical motor here. It's just a demonstration that we're converting light into electricity directly.
As scientists think the threat of global climate change grows, universities in the UK are at the forefront of research into sustainable energy projects.
I think the UK has begun to invest more heavily in areas like solar energy because there's a clear recognition that we need to generate energy without generating carbon dioxide, and this can only be done either by nuclear energy or by renewables such as wind, solar. And the biggest resource we have on this planet is solar energy. There's no doubt about that. It sustains our life, and this energy, roughly in 1 square metre, there's enough energy to boil a kettle of water. Gives you a feeling of how much energy, how many kettles around the planet we could actually power with solar electricity.
The research into solar cells is one of a number of programmes within the University of Bath's Department of Chemistry that have been showcased at prestigious science festivals, including a special day at Buckingham Palace.